So round 4 is this caramel round that you can see, and what it does is it sort of outlines and further defines the petal shape. And we've got what looks like two levels of spike stitch here. Now these are spike stitches as we've already looked at, that is to say they're stitches that come down to the base of the round that we're currently working on, and sorry, the round that we were previously working on, so the from the round before. And these ones between the petals are longer still and come down all the way down to the cranberry round at the beginning. Now just to add a little bit of complexity here, these are made as part of a double crochet 3 together. So we'll have a look at how to do that, just for the avoidance of any kind of confusion or anything over that. So we'll work one full petal together, and hopefully that will be plenty to get you all the way around. The wind is really howling today, so if you can hear it, I do apologise. We will join our yarn into the center stitch of any petal. So just to narrow that down a bit more, it's the center of the 3 treble clusters that we've made. Okay, so you've got 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to join into the second stitch, which is the center stitch of that cluster. So basically the one right at the top of the petal. And we'll just pull up a loop and secure with a chain just to change the colour. So that is not a stitch. We will make 3 double crochet in there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we will make 1 into the next stitch. And we're now going to make our first spike stitch. So for this, I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to go to the base of the next stitch, pull up a loop to cover that stitch, and close with a double crochet, or close as a double crochet. Okay, so that's the first one, and we'll go along to the next petal and we'll do 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Sorry, don't forget, because you've covered that stitch, you don't need to work anything else into it. Okay, so 1 double into the next one, 3 into the next one. And reminder, this is of course UK terminology. 1 into the next one. Okay, we are now going to work double crochet 3 together, and the center of those double crochet 3 together stitches is going to be a really long one. So let's go through it slowly. I'll put my hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop, and I won't finish the double crochet, I'll just leave those 2 loops on my hook. I'll now put my hook all the way down at the very base of the previous spike stitch. So that previous spike stitch for me is going into the cranberry here. For you, that will be going into round 1, all the way down, and whoops, pull up a loop. Okay, so it's a really long loop there, and I will miss that next stitch, and I will go into the next one and pull up a loop. So I've got 4 loops on my hook now. The middle loop is that really long one, and I will close by going through all of those. Okay, and you can see what we've got is a nice long stitch, and we've got a smaller one feeding it from the right and a smaller one feeding it from the left. Okay, so that is our double crochet 3 together through the middle there. So we can carry on now with our pattern. 1 double into the next one, 3 into the next one, and so on. Okay, so hopefully that will show you how to navigate the 2 unusual stitches on that round. Right, that's the end of round 4, and if we look at our completed motif, you'll see that's the centre flower almost done. We've just got to do some surface crochet, which we'll do later. But that's the centre flower done. And on the back, we've just got those stitch markers in place to show the unworked loop from the previous round. Now on your pattern, you will see that you're asked to mark the centre stitch of each of those petals. I'm going to leave that off for now, just for the purposes of the video, but at the point that they become necessary, we'll make sure they're in so you can see what the purposes of them are. But the stitches that you're going to be marking are the centre stitches of each petal. So it's the middle stitch at the top of each petal. And you're just going to mark those so you can end up with 4 stitch markers there. Okay, so we'll move on.